Dads, what was your don't tell mom about this moment? When I was around 12, I walked into my dad's office and found him counting a stack of money. He looked up and said, "Don't tell mom, and you'll find out what it's for." I kept my mouth shut, curious to see what he had planned. 2 days later, he woke me up early to run errands with him, and we came back with a new to us car. It was used, but it was ours. He told me, "If you don't tell her how much I spent on it, I'll let you drive it." It was only a few $100s, but we didn't have much, and she definitely wouldn't have been thrilled. My mom tried hard to get the details out of me, but I stayed quiet. In return, anytime we found ourselves in an empty parking lot or open space, Dad would let me take the wheel. I felt like the coolest kid in middle school, knowing how to drive before any of my friends. "Don't tell your mother," he'd remind me with a wink. By the time I turned 16 and got my permit, I couldn't wait to drive for real. I asked my mom if I could be her driver for errands, but she always shut me down, saying I didn't have any experience. I couldn't exactly argue without giving away Dad's secret, so I had to accept it. This went on for weeks, me asking, her refusing, until one day, Dad overheard the conversation. He walked into the room, gave me a knowing nod, and told my mom, "He's a better driver than you anyway." He tossed me the keys and spilled everything to her. I was beyond excited, shouting, "I can drive. I can drive." Dad just smiled and said, "If you can keep a secret for that long, you can keep the car too."